Well, you know, I was talking about stapling this down, cutting it off, maybe stapling it down, then maybe cut it off, fold it over, staple. I'm just gonna fold it over.
Hey kid, don't ever let them get inside your head. They'll tell you what to do in life instead of everything you know that you could get. Don't let them guide your life towards regret.
I thought about running this up and over and stapling it, you know, here and here, but I do want this to breathe back here a little bit. Air should move through there, way down in there. So I've decided I'm just gonna fold it over, staple it down. I can always pull the staples out. They won't go all the way through. They'll go about all the way through, but they won't hit the plastic. I believe I can fly. Okay.
I believe I can fly.
Here, as you can see, it's just getting down to the plastic. We got a couple of layers of carpet to go through, so it's not going to be a big deal. So I'm just going to do that real quick. I don't want it to be sliding forward, and it has been doing that, you know, as you walk down here. It was over. But I don't want to staple it all the way around because I would like to, you know, pull that up and clean up underneath there from time to time. So, and other than that, painting, starting with the ceiling, and I'll work my way around. You'll see how I attempt to do that. Should work okay, depending on what kind of paint. I got paint I know will work for the ceiling. For the stone walls, I have a different paint that's kind of meant for that, but maybe a little too thick for the sprayer. Maybe not. Can thin it down, not a big deal. But this is just a little short. Let me get this going here, and I'll set you down, and then we can, well, you can watch. So, I got my compressor pumped up. I got my handy dandy, I guess I don't have my handy dandy, there it is, pneumatic stapler. Just your, you know, 1/4 inch, just your basic, not 1/4 inch, but it's like a hand stapler. It's just a regular old staple. So let's go ahead and start. Remember, I do want to leave, see, that's not going to hold, is it? Okay, so we'll just see. Like, no, I don't think it's going to hold, it's not deep enough. We'll see. I don't even know if staple came out of there, what the heck? Oh, that one came out. That definitely came out. She's leaking here. The pressure's going to take on pretty soon. Wow. Gotta be more aggressive on that trigger. I'm leaving just enough gap there so that it can breathe. Because as spring approaches here, you start getting a little sweating on the cement floor. Also being the reason why I'm hesitant to paint the cement floor unless it's a proper type of paint. See? No, okay, we're good. Ah, yeah. Well, I think it's time for some new ends. Actually, I have some. I just haven't implemented the use of them. So, well, it's stapled down. I mean, does it look goofy a little bit? Yeah. But in this, yeah, well, you know, I'm not that worried about it. I'm okay with that. Other than the fact I got a vacuum. And I got a mess over there from putting a new faucet in the sink. I don't know. What a mess. I was thinking about, this is for a buddy. It was kind of broken down, you know, where it joins. And I fixed it, I thought, and then I had to fix it again. So that's okay. It's one of those things where if you fail the first time, you just do it again, but please, differently. Do it differently the second time. Unless you know you did it wrong, but correct. Does that make sense? You know what I mean. So, I guess I was thinking about making one of these myself. We use these. I can make that. Out of sapele. Except for, this is a 2-piece. I don't think I have sapele that, I do have sapele that thick. I got sapele that's 1.25 inches thick. 1.5 inches maybe even. Oh, and turning that, okay. Okay, see? Yeah. So thought, that is an outside or garage shop job. Messy. But I will have to say, I really got them. Oh, and I'm loving the fact that this, moving it all over the place. You can watch me. I'm telling you, man, I tell you, completely clears it. Yeah, I got laundry in there. I was doing laundry. And of course, that's when I remember I gotta staple that down so it stops moving around. And here I am. So, I thought there was another staple that I dropped. There it is. Carpet used to look better. You do some projects down it gets met. Who cares? Basement carpet. So, I'll dig out my yeah, well, I don't know if I showed you this before or not, but that's the new one. Going out, spray anywhere you want, and fight to get it back in, like, you know, but it goes in, nice. Because as you can see, it's really hard to keep this clean when the faucet doesn't get water on anything that you want it to get on so you can clean it. Well, at any rate, when I get my vacuum cleaner out, I want to vacuum this right quick. Alright, well, that's it for this quickie little thing. You know what? If it takes 10 minutes to do something, just do it. Literally. I mean, the 1 minute rule, I've heard of that one. It is, if doing something takes a minute, do it. A minute or less, do it. Get done drinking your coffee, set it down on a table because you want to go grab your laundry and start that. 15 seconds, take the coffee mug over to the sink, rinse it out, set it in the dishwasher. But go get your laundry ready. I'm not actually good at that one, as you can see. Minute, 20 minutes, minute. I'm more of a set aside enough time and just do the whole thing at one time. Okay. Well, I'm back down here again. Getting the laundry. I'm almost finished. I got the jacket washed. Boy, does that look a lot brighter. Probably should have washed that a while ago. Got another thing I got to finish up. You know, I said in a video prior, a couple of videos ago, about just finishing up stuff in the basement. But, you know, are you ever finished? Remember this one that got loose down here? Yeah, you know, I had one over there that got same problem. And this one, it's just sitting a little bit low. That's okay. We're gonna go ahead and get this here old tube of silicone, which is like 3/4 full. Because apparently what I needed it for, I don't know. Didn't get much. Maybe it was like because I needed another tube, but not much of one. You know how it goes. But been pretty good at using up what I got. Trying to anyway. So I guess what we're going to do here is we're going to go ahead and so yeah, I guess I'm going to go ahead and get this silicone down. Yeah, there we go. Oh boy. This is getting messy by the second. I better just back off here a little bit. Okay, centered. You think that's centered? Does that look centered? That looks pretty centered right there. There we go. So, I was hoping that would level out. I'll probably sand that a little bit. And then paint over it. Not now, later, another time. Let this set up. Boy, I tell you what. I need to get a little bit of water and clean up that mess there. That's horrible. Pretty clean around. Okay, well, we're done there. None of these have come loose as of yet that I know of. All good. Of course, as you walk on them, they could come loose. But yes, I did miss one there. Maybe that one's too thick. Alright, well, at any rate, I may or may not. I somehow missed one. But we're all good. That was the one I had the silicone down. I may have to do the rest of them. You know, when spring comes, I mean real spring, not like calendar spring. Well, what's the technical term for it? Whatever. I'm talking about real spring. When that comes, and we start getting a little moisture coming up, you know, because the ground is thawing out and water's settling down, but it becomes a lot of water, and sometimes it moistens up down here. That's fine. We got dehumidifier to kind of supplement that, but it can, you know, loosen up that tape. I'm hoping the VHB, the 3M VHB tape, does its job, and it's semi-viscous tape, and it over a period of 24 to 48 hours, it seeps into the pores of whatever it's attached to, including glass. It's working for this. And so, you know what? I didn't spend the money on it. It's just leftover stuff. Just like the caulk that I wouldn't use on my windows. I would buy a new tube of caulk. But as long as this stays fresh, I'm good to go. I'm just gonna leave it laying on the ground. You know why? Let it get too warm, it will start hardening. Oh no, I'm gonna pick it up. Okay, come on. Really? Seriously? Not gonna do that, okay? Just kidding, okay? I'll just leave it there because that's better for it. And if you walk on it and stumble over it, who cares? That's the best place for it. No, it's not. On to the next project, whatever that may be.